The Secret by Rhonda Byrne book summary. Amarsiksha. Hello everyone, welcome back to Amarsiksha. We are happy to have you with us once again. In every video, we explore one remarkable book and bring its key ideas to you in a simple and easy to understand way. Our goal is to help you learn valuable lessons even if you don't have time to read every book yourself. Today, we are discussing one of the most famous self-help books ever written, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Since its publication, this book has inspired millions of readers across the world. It introduces the concept of the law of attraction, suggesting that our thoughts and beliefs influence how we experience life. Some readers embrace these ideas literally, while others view them as a motivational framework for developing a more positive mindset. In today's summary, we'll explore the book through 10 key lessons and discuss how these ideas can be applied in everyday life. Let's begin. 1. Discovering the secret. The book begins with the author's story of discovering an old teaching that she calls the secret. According to the book, this secret has been known by philosophers, teachers, inventors, and successful individuals throughout history. The central idea is the law of attraction. The book explains it simply, like attracts like. Your dominant thoughts influence your emotions, decisions, and how you interpret opportunities. If your attention is mostly on success and possibility, you're more likely to notice opportunities and act confidently. If your attention stays on fear and failure, you're more likely to reinforce those expectations. The author encourages readers to become aware of where they consistently place their attention. This idea becomes the foundation for every lesson that follows. 2. Thoughts shape your life. One of the strongest messages in the book is that thoughts matter. Most people think thousands of thoughts every day, but very few stop to examine whether those thoughts are helpful or harmful. Imagine waking up every morning thinking, "I'm not good enough. My life will never improve. Nothing ever works for me." Over time, these thoughts affect confidence, motivation, and behavior. Now imagine replacing them with thoughts like, "I can learn. I can improve. New opportunities are possible." The book argues that positive thinking changes the direction of your life because it influences your decisions and actions. Whether change happens immediately or gradually, your mindset becomes an important part of the journey. 3. The importance of feelings. According to the book, thoughts create feelings and feelings strengthen thoughts. When you feel hopeful, grateful, or joyful, you naturally think differently than when you're overwhelmed by fear or anger. The Secret encourages readers to pay attention to their emotions because emotions reveal the quality of their thinking. If you're constantly stressed, it may help to pause and ask, "What am I focusing on?" Can you shift your attention towards something encouraging? Can you appreciate something good that already exists in your life? The book suggests that small emotional shifts can gradually change your outlook. 4. Ask, believe, and receive. Perhaps the most famous teaching in the entire book is the 3-step process. First, ask. Be clear about what you want. Instead of saying, "I don't want to struggle anymore," say, "I want financial stability." Instead of saying, "I don't want to be unhealthy," say, "I want better health." The focus should be on what you want, not on what you fear. Second, believe. The book encourages readers to believe their goals are possible. Belief builds confidence. Confidence encourages action. Action creates opportunities. Third, receive. Receive with gratitude and openness. Act as though positive change is possible instead of constantly expecting disappointment. 5. Visualization. Visualization is another important practice discussed throughout the book. The idea is simple. Spend a few minutes imagining yourself achieving your goal. Picture yourself getting your dream job. Imagine completing your education. See yourself living a healthy and fulfilling life. The book explains that repeated visualization helps strengthen motivation and confidence. Many athletes also use visualization techniques before competitions to mentally prepare for success. Visualization alone is not a substitute for effort, but it can support focus and determination. 6. Gratitude creates abundance. The Secret places enormous importance on gratitude. Many people spend their lives focusing on what they don't have. They think about unpaid bills, missed opportunities, problems, failures. The author asks readers to reverse this habit. Instead, notice what already exists. Be thankful for your family, your health, your education, a meal on your table, friends who support you. Even small blessings deserve appreciation. Gratitude doesn't remove life's challenges, but it changes how we see them. People who regularly practice gratitude often become more optimistic and resilient. 7. Replacing fear with hope. Fear affects everyone. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of making mistakes. Fear often prevents people from taking action. The Secret encourages readers not to let fear become the center of their thinking. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "What if I succeed?" Instead of imagining every possible problem, imagine possible solutions. Hope creates movement. Fear often creates hesitation. The author encourages readers to build courage by choosing hopeful thoughts repeatedly. 8. Applying the Secret to success and wealth. The book also discusses financial success. Its message is not simply about wishing for money. Instead, it encourages readers to stop identifying themselves with scarcity. People who constantly think, "I'll never have enough," often become trapped in worry. The Secret encourages an abundance mindset. Believe that opportunities exist. Develop your skills. Take action. Notice possibilities. Remain persistent. Positive thinking works best when combined with consistent effort and wise decisions. 9. Relationships and health. The Secret also applies its principles to relationships. Instead of focusing only on people's weaknesses, try noticing their strengths. Express appreciation. Offer kindness. Listen carefully. Healthy relationships grow through respect and understanding. The book also discusses health. It encourages maintaining hope and optimism during difficult times. Positive thinking can improve emotional well-being, but it should complement, not replace, appropriate medical care and healthy habits. The deeper lesson is that caring for both the mind and body contributes to a better quality of life. 10. Living the Secret every day. The final lesson reminds readers that personal growth is a daily practice. One positive thought is not enough. One grateful moment is not enough. Real change comes from consistency. Each morning, choose your attitude. Notice your thoughts. Practice gratitude. Visualize your goals. Learn from setbacks. Continue moving forward. Over weeks, months, and years, these habits shape your character and influence the direction of your life. The author believes that lasting success begins with lasting habits. Conclusion: The Secret is ultimately a book about hope, mindset, and intentional living. Whether you accept every claim in the book or simply treat it as a source of motivation, it encourages readers to think more consciously about the connection between thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions. Its message is simple. Focus on possibilities rather than limitations. Practice gratitude for what you already have. Believe that growth is possible. And take consistent action toward the life you want to create. Thank you for listening and supporting Amarsiksha. If you enjoyed this book summary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more summaries of world-famous books. We'll be back soon with another inspiring book and another journey of learning. Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and keep growing.